Hello everyone and welcome to the Battlefront Network today. Thank you for tuning in. So, what are your top 5 favourite maps on Star Wars Battlefront 2? Well, tell me in the comment section below. But this video will be going over my own personal top 5 favourite maps on Star Wars Battlefront 2, where I'll be just saying which maps I like and why I like them. And some of the maps I mention may be even your favourites, so just tell me in the comment section below. So, here we go. And at number 5, we have the Yavin 4 Temple map. And what an awesome map it is, with a dense forest environment and a few temple buildings scattered around, hence the name. But the actual footage you can see on your screens now is of me playing as the Empire on the Conquest game mode on the map. And there's just awesome firefights going on between the ground troops and the actual vehicles available on the map, which are tank vehicles and the speeders. And with this dense forest-like environment and being able to pilot the speeders within that, just makes you feel like you're actually in the movies of Star Wars in Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi, when they're being chased by the stormtroopers on the speeders within the forest on Yavin, which is, whoa, it's just awesome, and it just adds to the gameplay of the map. And as you can see here, the trees are to the advantage of the rebels, who I'm shooting at with my tank vehicle, because, you know, they can use it for cover, or if I was on the ground and they were in a tank, you know, it would work the same way. So of course this type of map offers different types of advantages depending on which side you're on, and just makes it really fun to play. However, the only thing I don't particularly like about the map is the fact that most of the fighting goes on the side that you can see on the actual screen now. And when I mean that, I mean on the right hand side of the map when you're playing as the Empire, where the big bridge is, and it seems that most of the fighting is focused there. I'm not sure if that's just me whenever I play, but you know, tell me in the comment section below if you experience that as well. And I just feel as though the left hand side of the map is kind of empty and quiet most of the game, but yeah, that's Yavin 4 at number 5. And at number 4 we have Mustafar. Now there's a few reasons why I like this map, and one of those being the simple fact that the entire map is surrounded by lava, and lava's cool. And I just think it adds to the gameplay, because you don't really see any other games have lava styled or themed maps in them, because, you know, these next gen games, they kind of have these sandy or on the sea or in these foresty areas as their maps, and you don't really see any lava. Well, apart from on Call of Duty, but Battlefront's better than Call of Duty. Yeah, but it's just really cool to play around the lava, to be honest. And another reason is the actual aspect of levolution that's available in the map. Now that's present by the existence of 2 bridges that connect 2 platforms together, with the one console on one side of the platforms. Now say a few droids are running across the bridges, or a few clone troopers are running across the bridges, and a person from the enemy team shoots the console and destroys it. It destroys the bridges and drops them into the lava, thus dropping the people that are running across the bridges into the lava also. So already we have a great aspect of levolution on the map that actually really adds to the gameplay, and sometimes if a lot of people are running across, you can get a lot of kills. And since DICE are very experienced in that area, well, hopefully the new Star Wars Battlefront will have that kind of gameplay in it. But yeah, that little feature there is a major reason why I absolutely love playing on this map and always have fun when I go on it. And another reason is just the complexity of the map, and I mean by that the little tunnels that are available, and the sliding doors, and the little rooms, the small rooms and the big rooms. It's awesome, and I love it, and it just really helps the gameplay, because, for example, if you're running or fighting another person on the enemy team and you want to get away or try and find a way around to try and kill them, you could go through a sliding door, through a tunnel, go around them and come up behind them and shoot them, and it's just epic when you do that, and it just really adds to the gameplay. So that's Mustafar and the reasons why I love it, and it's at number 4. So at number 3 we have a space map, and it's Space Magneto. Now most of the space maps on Star Wars Battlefront 2 are pretty similar, but I've chosen this map because I just love the layout of the capital ships and the frigates and where they've been put, and it just really adds to the space battle theme and the awesomeness of the gameplay. And that's because, if you can see here on your screens now, all the frigates are really close together, and the capital ships are quite close to the frigates as well. So wherever you are particularly flying, you're always being shot at by either the frigates or the main capital ship or some fighters that are chasing you. which is just great because it means there's always something going on, and compared to the other space maps, it's quite close quarters, so it really makes the space warfare, space battles really intense and just awesome, with lasers whizzing about past you whilst you're trying to take down a fighter or destroy a frigate. It's just epic. But that's really all I have to say about the map, even though it's really amazing. So that's number 3. And at number 2 we have the Death Star, and what an awesome and beautifully crafted map this is, with all the features you could possibly want from the movies, including the trash compactor, the hangars, and the actual laser weapon of the Death Star. It's all there, it's all awesome. And there's actually some aspects of Levolution in the gameplay as well, and on the map. Just like Mustafar, but a lot more, and they include the trash compactor and the bridges that can be destroyed and of course built again to change the gameplay and to change the map entirely, making the enemy or yourself have to go a different way because the bridge is destroyed, and if you're not an engineer you can't fix it. And what also adds to this map is just the simple fact that the heart of the map includes very narrow walkways, which really forces you to make you think where you're going, because you could really easily fall off and die. And whilst you're thinking about this, you're being shot at by the enemy team, which just really adds to the intense moments of the gameplay and makes it really fun to play. And finally, the placement of the command posts on the map just really adds to the fun gameplay. And for example, the command post that's in the laser room of the Death Star, where you have to fight around quite a U-shaped area, is really awesome. And there's some command posts in some pretty sticky situations where you have to think tactically about trying to get them and trying to take them for your team. So yeah, that's the Death Star at number 2. And at number 1 we have Hoth, a really classic map that was present on Star Wars Battlefront 1, it's on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and has been confirmed for the new Star Wars Battlefront by EA and DICE. So it's an all-round awesome map. Now this is number 1 for me, and you may have your own number 1 map, and just tell me in the comment section below, but this is the one for me. And playing on the extra large game mode on the map is just amazing, going head on with massive armies, with the Rebels and the Empire, with the snow speeders, the AT-ATs, with lasers flying everywhere. It's like, whoa, it's just amazing. And as you can see on the screens now, this awesome firefight going on between the Rebel forces and the Empire, between this trench little area, is amazing. And with the map being so big and so open compared to the other maps on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and just with the trenches there, it just really makes you feel like you're on the Battle of Hoth in the movies, with the big massive armies going head to head, and the big vehicles, the AT-ATs and all the snow speeders going around them with the rope. Oh, it's just like, whoa. So that's Hoth as my number 1 map, and this has been the top 5 maps for me on Star Wars Battlefront 2. But like I've been saying throughout the entire video, just share yours with me in the comment section below so we can all discuss about the maps which we love on Star Wars Battlefront 2 and what we would like to see in the new upcoming Star Wars Battlefront by EA and DICE. So this has been me, Tom, on the Battlefront Network, and until next time, goodbye.